Hello everyone, this is Morva Lyra, she who brings the doom and cuteness, bringing you episode 5 of my single-player Let's Play with Direwolf 20-pack on Feed the Beast. Now last time I left you on a little bit of a cliffhanger. You wanted that time-lapse? Well, the time-lapse is here and ready for you now. Enjoy it and we'll talk afterwards. And there you have it, YouTube. The very beginnings of my little village here in Feed the Beast. Well, the Direwolf 20-pack, I should say. We have the house and the stairs we had before, and now in the bottom of the stairs we actually have a path. This is probably light overkill with this many inverted lamps around, but at least I know monsters aren't going to spawn on this path. I thought the brown was a nice subtle color, and there's the sun. Hopefully it'll set before I'm done with my spiel and you can see what the light effect it has. I need to figure out a little opening system for the road here, so easy access to our little cow ziggurat of doom. And here at the end we have the housing for our nether portal. Now the hill that it's on, it's kind of incomplete on this side, as you probably saw while I was building it. Need to do some terraforming, and maybe we'll do something with this little cave underneath here at some point in time, but I'm not really sure what, if, when, etc. Let's get back on the path here. But yeah, so I thought the red cage lamps were a nice touch, and this shiny blocks here, these are Zicorium. This is from the mod Zycraft, being written by Soren. One of the neat things about Zicorium blocks is that mobs will not spawn on them. They're also relatively blast resistant. The same thing for basalt. So even though I don't have a whole lot of light in here, at least it doesn't look like I have a whole lot of light in here, it doesn't matter so much because we don't have to worry about mobs spawning inside the little nether temple here. But that's about all I have for today for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you had fun with it. And, well, maybe we can hang around for just a little bit longer. See, isn't that nice? The sun setting over the Ziggurat of Doom. And then alternatively, the sun rises behind the house. So we have light Morvi, and we have dark Morvi. they get darker, you can sort of start to see the glow a little bit more. I'll get up high so that you can see it better. Ah, beautiful sunset over the nether portal. Well, you know, that gives me a thought right now. One of the things I'm probably going to want to do for next episode is upgrade this power system here. I have two options to me at this moment. I could add more engines because this little steam engine here, it does its job just fine, just all by itself. It's kind of slow. Or I could go to a more advanced source of power. I'm thinking I would like to go to that more advanced source of power, and that would be magmatic engines. Let me show you those right here. Magmatic engines. Now, magmatic engines, obviously by their name, use lava as fuel. And where can you get a whole lot of lava? That's right, right in that nether there. So let me grab some cobblestone, and let's go into the nether here and see if we can't find a good source of lava. As you can see also, I've got the lights here. They seem to be working rather well. Skeletons and creepers and all that are spawning all around, but not on the path itself. But we won't deal with that right now. We're going to the lava. Oh hey, the skeleton followed me. That's what you get for following me. Mean old Mr. Skeleton. Now let's see here. Is that just a lava flow? That's just a lava flow. And as I remember from a couple episodes back, yes, we went down this way. We wandered around the path a little bit. Around the bush, if you will. And then it was down... Oh, and we have a lava lake right beneath us. That will work just fine. I can hear you, Mr. Ghast. I can hear you. He's down there by the lava. Never would have guessed he was exactly where I wanted to go, huh? There's a fire bat there, too. Oh, there's another fire bat. He set me on fire. And there's a ghast. And I should have brought a sword. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Okay. Let's switch that around. Okay, got the... And here comes the ghast. Luckily he's close enough we can shoot him rather well. Oh, wow. Adventures in the nether. Every single time, people. I'm telling you. Adventures in the nether. Alright, so... That is a pretty good lava lake. It's not the largest one in the world, but it'll adequately suit our needs, I think. The next challenge, of course, now that we have found a good source of lava, is getting it back to where we need. And for that, I think railcraft will suit our purposes rather well. So let's get back to the overworld, and I'll start to show you how railcraft will solve our problems. Come on. Come on. And we'll want to use, we don't want to use the bone. The bone will not be a very good structure for us to get out of here. The netherrack, however, will work just fine. Oh, come on, let me over. Alright, there we go. Back to the overworld! Alright, railcraft is going to solve our problems, if I can go out the correct door. Here we go. Mainly by tanks. Railcraft adds tanks to the game, and those tanks can hold some pretty large amounts of lava, depending on how big you make the tank. Let's just sleep real quick here, make it daytime, get rid of all the creepy crawlies. Now, there's certain special blocks that Railcraft wants to make tanks with, and those blocks, they cost a fair amount of iron, so I'll probably have to go mining here before long. But let me just build you an example with cobblestone in this plain here. That'll do fine. Make sure there's no creepers. There's kind of a creepy enderman, but he's not really looking at us. Now, a tank, much like a coal coke oven from Railcraft, as we did in episode 1 there, that is a multi-block structure. And you have to make it at least a 3x3 base. You can go up as far as 9x9. That's a really big tank, though. But at least a 3x3 base. And I believe it has to be at least 3 tall. It might have to be at least 4 tall, so let's go ahead and build our mock-up here like it was 4 tall. And not overshoot, because that would just be silly. Just imagine if these were iron tank walls. We have some glass that can go in and some valves. Valves will be required to pump anything in or out of these tanks. But we could have one small tank, we could have one large tank, we could have a series of large or small tanks to carry whatever we need. But if we could just nestle it against the house there and somehow get lava across the dimensions into the tank, then we'd have a nice little buffer of lava for our magmatic engines. I'm thinking I would like more than one magmatic engine as well, and we could even dig out a little power room here beneath the machine room. Don't you just love it when a plan comes together on the video before it gets executed? Yep, I do too. Well, that is the majority of what I have planned. Now that we have a plan, I've got some mining to do. Need to get the materials for our next build here, and also formulate a little bit of a plan. While I'm kind of giving you a little bit of a hint here, I want to surprise you with the method that I wind up getting lava from the nether to our home. And if I can surprise you with it, all the better. So, that's all for me this time. I know this video is definitely on the short side, guys. Don't get me wrong, I know it's short. But hopefully this will give me more time to go ahead and plan something really great for next week. In the meantime, though, this is More Valira, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!